Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 130 of Final Fantasy 12, and we are in the Necro Hall of Nabudis. And although I remember in the last episode we ended where we were in Pharos, before continuing I realized that I think the third tier is the last tier, and I remember it was very, very difficult. That means I think there will be like a couple of bosses, not just one. It's just 1 and 2. It's like wow. And so I decided maybe it would be better if we go back down and come to the Necro Hall of Nabudis, so that we can get the spell called Esunaga, because going towards the end of the story, the high level bosses will be spamming like what do you call this? All kinds of debilitating effects. And right now we have Penelo, or our healers. We have Esuna, so that means we can cast Esuna on 1, 2, and 3, especially now that we have a party of 4 with with us. And so I said Esuna takes a while to cast, so I decided to come and check Nabudis again, and so we were able to find Esunaga. Esunaga actually cost 3 times what 3 times what the Esuna cost. Esuna cost 24, Esunaga cost 66. But Esunaga cures everyone, including us, ourselves, I mean the caster. So right now, if there are 4 of us with Redus in the picture, we're healing 4. So even it's actually cheaper if we think of it in that regard. So if we're healing 4 with Esuna, first we don't have the time, right? Like she has so many things to work on, like casting faith, casting decoy, and I've also changed ally hit points. Her healing will now be at any ally with hit points of less than 60. In the past it was 70, and we were using Kuraga was doing like 24 points, while Cura is 26. Kuraja is single person, large heals. Kuraja is everybody, large heals. So it costs 24 points more. So it is much better to do Kuraja rather than Kuraga, because 24 times 2 is like 48, and Kuraja, so we're at least healing 3 people here, and with Redus in the picture we're healing 4 people, so Kuraja makes absolute sense. But I bumped up the trigger point to 60% rather than 70%. So Esunaga, we finally got Esunaga. I think before Pharos I have been here a number of times, and that guy, when it shows. So this is the map. So we will, if we have the world map with us. Let's see if we can get the world map, the Necro Hall of Nabudis. See, this is the entire map. We came in from the Salika Wood, and we came in through here, up here. So this part is where. Or we can come in from the shorter path is to come in from the Nabrius Dreadlands. But I'm very familiar with Salika Wood. Nabrius Dreadlands also has an orange crystal, so we can port into that one too. So, but I'm more familiar. I've been farming this area for quite some time. So I come through Salika Woods. This is the 2nd floor, and it connects to the. So the middle area where we are right now, that is that near corner where we're pointing, where target is pointing, that is where the hidden hidden merchant is. So he will not show up. It's this corner right here. So so this is the middle zone out of 5. So it's a hidden merchant. We don't see him, but as you approach the wall, when you it gives you the 3 question marks. So pressing X will actually summon him, and we can buy stuff from him. A bunch of high level stuff. So all of these are pretty good. Power arm, yeah. And then these are very good. So we can buy bamboo arrows, lead bolts, worm fire, oil bombs, parallel, fiery, long bolts, stone bolts, silent shot. All of these are really good stuff. So he sells very good stuff up here. And then we have the dark mode arrow. And in the past, the spell doesn't exist, doesn't show up. It's only up to the potion part. So we can buy dark mode, arrow mode, but this one does not show. And I think once we got to Phyros, then this one popped up because it's only up to there. So finally we have Esunaga. So this guy sells Esunaga. So that is a very no. I thought you know what? I want to sell stuff to him. Oh, we have a lot of teleport stones. So the Gisel greens are when we need to ride a chocobo and we find a riderless one. That means a chocobo with a saddle on it. We can approach it and then feed it Gisel green, and it will allow us to ride it. So the Gisel green, I'm not selling those. Those are you know, they can come in handy at any time we need to ride a chocobo. Dark crystal, yeah, we're picking a lot of this. Wind crystals. What's this? Pebble? Yeah, this is, wow. You know, at this high level, now that we have all the grimoires, the high levels are actually dropping more of these stuff. More of the pebble. They're just like only what? 2 gil per one, per pebble. It is forbidden flesh. Wow, we're over 1 million now. Okay, we now have a lot of money. Anyway, we're towards the end of the game. So okay, so that's important. Esunaga, that is really super critical. And let's get out of here now. This guy keeps sucking mana from us. And I also I tried the trial mode and to see how far we can get on that one. Wow, the trial mode is not easy, and finally killed him, huh? First time I was here, that thing just almost wasted the party. I had to run. Sorry about that. I had to run, so... Oh, no, we are not headed that way. We're heading back. So I tried to play the trials. I think up to 20 it was pretty easy. This party just walked through it right easy, and I had what do you call this? I had Vaughn stealing most of the time, but there wasn't much to steal from. Oops. What? No, 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 no. We are going back, or yeah, we're headed in the wrong direction. Oh no. Oh yeah, we're headed in the wrong direction. Yeah, despite the fact that I've been camping here a number of times, I still go. I'm really directionally challenged. That's how deadly Ash is, a black mage. So, using the trials, I think I started encountering problems. The very first problem was, I think, in the mid-30s. And I had to bring in our second stringer because the main party got wiped. And so, and then I had to personally handle the I cannot let the Gambit run with it anymore. I had to actually participate and control the healer. The healer became super important, and that's why you see the changes I made in terms of Kuraja, and also at what hit point level before they can start. He starts healing, especially in the latter stages. The what turned out was that just controlling the healer and just kept spamming the Kuraja, and that was able to solve the problem of the wipe. Ooh, we obtained a rune blade. So because if we just rely on the Gambit, the AI will just work based on the Gambit, and given the amount of work that we have given the AI for Penelo, so she was actually slowed down in terms of following the Gambits, and therefore she wasn't really maximizing, or rather prioritizing healing. And also, since Kuraga only heals one at a time, it really slowed down her healing ability. So that's why I changed it to Kuraja. And then then the next problem was in the mid 40s, because the whole point of doing the trial one was really to see if how the party will survive just working on Gambits, and the other one is we wanted to get to level 49. In level 49, we can steal from the level 49 actually has a trio of a boss and 2 sidekicks, and the boss, we can steal from the boss one of the most important accessory in the game, and that accessory is what they call a ribbon. So the ribbon is this one. It covers almost, it's like Esunaga. It's immune to various status effects. I'll have to look it up as to it's like Esunaga. Esunaga heals almost everything, but not everything. So the same thing with the ribbon. And this is only at level 49 of the trial. So we were able to steal one from the boss. So I will repeat that again to get maybe 2 more. I won't show it because like I said, it took a lot of time to I think first tinkering with the party, tinkering with the kind of Gambits we want. It wasn't it took a while. So I haven't, that's why I haven't done much recording in the last few hours. It's primarily tinkering with this party and coming here to the Necro Hall to show you Esunaga. And also, I was doing a number of quests to open one key quest. And that key quest is called an ancient man, ancient mystery man. And that quest is given by Malcolm. Malcolm? Is it Malcolm? Yeah, Malcolm. It's this quest in the clan primer. So you see, as you can see, I've done a lot of quests, but I have not recorded. I have not recorded most of it. If I have only recorded maybe two or three, I have not recorded most of this. So a lot of them are complete quests. So I have done a lot of quests in the meantime, and this is the important one. This is a petition submitted or is available from Malcolm. Mont Blanc, sorry. What am I saying, Malcolm? Mont Blanc, the head of the Hunters Club. And its original title is Ancient Man of Mystery, Rank 7, as in the check mark. So when we have to finish a few of Mont Blanc's quests before this will appear. The most important one that we did finish, which I showed also, was the Antlion quest. The Antlion quest, which allowed us to go open up the rest of Lushu mines. So the Antlion quest is necessary before we can trigger this. So, this Antlion quest. So this quest is now renamed after talking to Mont Blanc. It's now renamed Battle on the Bridge. And I remember this is an exceedingly hard fight. It's a two-stage fight. We'll be fighting against an Esper. And the reason why it's a hard fight is we want to steal from him specific stuff. And that would be the armor for Van. His Genji armor. There's a complete suit. There's a helm, there is a shield, there is armor, and then there is a gauntlet. So 4 items, 4 that we want to steal from the Esper, and the Esper is named Gilgamesh. So the first 2 items we can get from him. Actually, there is a two-part. It's a two-part process to kill him, and. Oh, what? So our intention is not to kill him, but rather to steal from him. And so we need to be careful that we don't kill him too quickly before we are able to steal the items from him. And so the key would be to keep the party alive until we get the items we want. If we don't, I'll just have to go back to an earlier save game and try it over again. And there is a specific cadence to the way we want to steal from him, and that's why it's like when I was going through the trials period, or the trials of this game, it was hard. Not so much that we cannot kill the monsters, but I was trying to steal. At the same time, we want to keep that guy alive, right? We want to steal, and then so what happens is we usually try to get rid of all the minions before we actually target the boss, so that everybody else will be working on the minions, and then Van will be trying to steal from the boss, while Penelo will be keeping everybody healthy. So, okay, we can save this. So we have Esunaga. I am very, very happy we got that. So, let's save this. And then in the Gilgamesh, which is the Esper we are going to steal from, since it's a two-part battle, the first part, our party can relatively take him on. It is the second part that is going to be very hard. So I will split the battle with him into 2 episodes. The first part will be episode 1, and then we'll see how we fare as far as the episode 1 is concerned. If it's not too hard, then we can go directly to the second portion. But if it's like a trial, then I will have to go and farm a couple more ribbons, because I can't remember if Gilgamesh spams a lot of magic, or if it's more physical. If he spams a lot of magic, I think I'll have to go and get 2 more ribbons. If he doesn't spam a lot of magic, then I think this party can take him even on the second part. Okay, so where do we want to go to? Because as soon as we show up in the Lushu mine area near the crystal, that's where he actually spawns, in the zone right next to it. Anyway, so I think that is where, I guess this will be a good place to cut the episode right here. I will start the next episode when we are at Lushu mines, and then we can see how it goes. Okay, anyway, so let me cut the episode here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye.